Oh my goodness. Stretch. Welcome to Cozy Womb Podcast. This is Cozy Womb Dailies. Monday through Friday, it's me, Shan, mom of the girls, where I talk to you about one topic for about 5 minutes while you get these kids ready. Let's go. Hey. It is Thursday. Clean with kids because it's easier and it's easy, okay? There are certain levels and boundaries that children need in order to be great human beings as adults. And it starts with boundaries that you set in a home and standards that you set in a home. You can go into different homes of people who have children, and you can tell by the way that their house looks when you walk in or what you smell if they are giving their child healthy boundaries. For instance, if I walk into someone's home and there's shoes piled up by the door, scattered about in the walkway, there's food on the couch, there's stains on the couch, there's stains on the carpet, there's scribbled on the wall, crayons or pens or whatever, there's plates left on the table that were eaten out of, cups, there's trash bags left on counters with some trash in it but not full, the kitchen's a mess, and I see a parent sitting on the couch watching TV, comfortable. That tells me that there's a lot of chaos in your life that you're avoiding. That tells me that you found comfort in the chaos. That tells me the way that you're thinking, you have avoiding thought process. Okay? And when you raise children in that are comfortable upstairs playing or outside playing, riding their bike, and they have options to have fun without taking care of what's needed, you're creating little horrible roommates for the future. You're creating little horrible spouses for the future that think somebody else needs to do it. Why do I have to do it? For instance, Anya made breakfast this morning. I'm in here cleaning the frying pan, the cups, the knife, the fork, her plate, and everything else that was in the sink. Why? Because you use most of the things in the kitchen today. Clean all of it. Because most of the time I clean all of it. And your sister's not old enough to clean all of it. And so when your children start realizing what I use, I have to clean. What I use, I have to put back. What I take off, I have to pick up. There's a place and there's a time for everything. I need to do these things before I go have fun. Then priorities later on won't be so hard. Being on time for certain tasks later on won't be so hard. A lot of people are dealing with grown adults who never had boundaries and rules as children at jobs. Okay? A lot of professors are dealing with students in their classes that they know are not going to make it. If you're looking for some fun merch, check out the Cozy Womb shop with Teespring and Mama's Cozy Closet. Ta-da! Are not going to complete their task because their parents have been doing everything for them. They've been slipping by. Okay? And ain't nothing worse about college than seeing someone playing with their money, because you're paying for that class whether you pass it or not. And if you have to take it over, you're going to pay twice. Okay? Boundaries and rules is what you lack if your house looks like that. My children have a place for their toys. And if they don't pick up their toys, I'm going to assume it's trash. When you let them know that, they going to pick it up. When you let them know, you need to make your bed before you touch anything, before you eat, before you touch TV, before you go outside, they're going to clean it up. But when you don't set those boundaries, you're going to have tantrums. You're going to have a lot of pushback. You're going to have a lot of let's make a deal discussions. I don't make deals with my kids. I don't make deals. Because when the gas bill is due, I can't call them and make a deal on what I think I want to pay, on what shouldn't be paid. You pay it or you don't have it. That's how life works. You do it or you don't have it. You show up or you don't get it. Okay? And the faster we teach our kids that that is how life works, the better they're going to be. Kids learn respect best at home. But if you don't set a standard for them to respect, what are they learning? Okay? No sleeping until this room is clean. All right? Kids in my home have a living room, 2 living rooms, books, toys, iPads, a kitchen full of food, a clean house, clean laundry, a closet, a desk, paper, a craft section. They have options, right? But please believe, if I had to overwork so they can play all day and not have boundaries with all these options that they get that a lot of kids don't get, they would not have them. Okay? I have a velvet love seat sofa and a velvet chair. And I got 2 suede yellow chairs. You think I got ketchup stains on them and markers on them and crayons on them and candy in the seat? No, because they know not to eat in the living room. They know like the kitchen's where they eat. And I purposely moved the table back into the kitchen so they know there's no view in this kitchen that you will get of a TV. So if it's time to eat, there's no TV, there's no iPads. There's food and there's conversation. Because when you go to restaurants and you see people bring iPads for the kids instead of them coloring and talking and playing and having, conversation with you, you're making them more impersonal when they meet people, when they go to interviews, when people are trying to talk to them face to face. Because you're not talking to them face to face. You're not correcting what they think versus what is. You set the bar. Okay? So remember that. Clean with your kids. Talk to your kids as you clean. Tell them the proper way to clean. Tell them how to clean a glass. Tell them how to clean out a sponge. How to wipe down the counters. And then they sweep. Help them so they can help themselves later on.